these mighty beasts mysteriously vanished. But what if I told you they might be coming back? Buckle up, because this is the unbelievable story of the woolly mammoth. The woolly mammoth lived during the Pleistocene epoch, roughly 400,000 to 4,000 years ago. Covered in thick fur and sporting enormous curved tusks, they were built for one of the harshest climates in history, the Ice Age. But life wasn't easy. Freezing temperatures, constant food shortages, and deadly predators like saber-toothed cats and humans made survival a daily battle. Mammoths were herbivores, relying on a diet of grass, shrubs, and twigs. They had to eat hundreds of pounds of food every day just to survive. But with glaciers constantly shifting and food becoming scarce, every meal was a struggle. So what happened? Scientists believe two main factors wiped out the woolly mammoth: climate change and human hunting. As the Ice Age ended, rising temperatures melted the mammoth's frozen home. Vast grasslands turned into dense forests, reducing their food supply. At the same time, early humans hunted them relentlessly for food, fur, and bones. The last known mammoth survived on Wrangel Island, a remote Arctic land, until about 4,000 years ago, long after the Egyptian pyramids were built. Humans were fascinated by these creatures. In fact, some of the earliest cave paintings feature mammoths, showing just how important they were to our ancestors. But is extinction really the end? What if science could bring them back? This isn't science fiction. Researchers are working on a real-life de-extinction project using a surprising breakthrough: woolly mice. By inserting mammoth genes into modern elephant DNA, scientists have already created mice with cold-resistant mammoth-like traits. The goal? To bring back a living, breathing woolly mammoth. Since Asian elephants are the closest living relatives to mammoths, scientists are using them as a base to recreate these Ice Age giants. If successful, these creatures could even help slow climate change by restoring frozen grasslands. But not everyone is on board. Some believe the woolly mammoth never really went extinct. Strange sightings in remote Siberian tundras have sparked theories that a hidden population still roams the earth. Others claim governments have secret frozen mammoth DNA stored for classified experiments. Sounds crazy? Maybe. But when you hear about the incredible discoveries of mammoths frozen in perfect condition, you might start to wonder. Meet Lyuba, the most well-preserved baby woolly mammoth ever found. Discovered in Siberia in 2007, this little mammoth was frozen in permafrost for 41,800 years. Her skin, organs, and even her fur remained intact. Finding creatures like gives scientists the best chance to decode mammoth DNA and maybe, just maybe, bring them back. Lyuba isn't alone. Dozens of mammoths have been found frozen in near-perfect condition, some with stomach contents still intact. These discoveries give us an incredible window into the past. At first glance, mammoths and elephants look pretty similar. But woolly mammoths had smaller ears to reduce heat loss, thicker fur for insulation, and a high-domed skull to store fat for survival. And those huge curved tusks, they weren't just for show. They helped dig through snow and fight off predators. Unlike elephants, which rely heavily on their trunks for grabbing food, mammoths had to use their tusks to break through ice and snow. They were true survivors of the Ice Age. When mammoths walked the earth, they shared their world with some of the most epic creatures ever. Imagine seeing saber-toothed cats, giant ground sloths, and short-faced bears in action. The Ice Age was a time of giants, but as the planet warmed, many of these creatures disappeared forever. The Ice Age was harsh. Snow and ice covered vast regions, and temperatures could drop to extreme lows. Only the toughest creatures could survive. So will we ever see the woolly mammoth walk the earth again? With today's technology, it's becoming more possible than ever. But should we bring them back? Could they even survive in today's world? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you love this journey into the Ice Age, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more mind-blowing discoveries. See you in the next video.